Welcome back to Jersey Matters. Did you know you can go 3 weeks without food, but only 3 days without water? But in a natural disaster, the water we count on can be rendered undrinkable. In 1984, a Princeton, New Jersey man decided to do something about that. He invented a machine that still, to this day, provides fresh water around the world. Sherry Karabin went to check out the machine. Sherry.
Thank you, Larry. It's been more than 30 years since the CEO of World Water and Solar Technologies first traveled to Sudan on an engineering mission to bring clean water to the capital city. The trip jump-started an idea for what would become an international business that supplies systems which use the sun's energy to pump and purify drinking water.
There's more energy in 1 hour of sun than there is required by the entire globe for a whole year.
And it's that energy that Quentin T. Kelly and his team of engineers now rely on to solve the world's water problems, whether they're caused by underdevelopment or natural disasters like Hurricane Maria, which ravaged Puerto Rico, leaving the island in ruins and its people without power or clean drinking water.
When you lose your power, very quickly your water operation becomes contaminated.
But as World Water and Solar Technologies Director of Operations and Logistics explains, the company's Mobile Max Pure doesn't rely on the electric grid to purify and remove contamination from drinking water.
So the sun powers a motor which can move water, and from there you push that through a filtration system of sediment filters, carbon filters. In the case of Puerto Rico, there were reverse osmosis filtration systems. Reverse osmosis is the method where you can remove salt from water and other contaminants.
The idea dates back to 1984 when Kelly and a team of Princeton University civil engineers were called on to solve a major water scarcity problem in the capital of Sudan. While he was there, he discovered tens of thousands were dying in the desert. On his return to Princeton, he joined hands with Princeton University scientists and engineers to develop a solar pumping system. By the time Hurricane Katrina hit in 2005, Kelly says they'd developed a prototype of the system he'd envisioned. So when his company was asked to send a team of water engineers to Mississippi in the aftermath of the hurricane, they brought it along, setting it up in Waveland.
We went down there and took our system, our water system, in prototype. And before long, it was the only source of clean water for that entire area of southern Waveland on down, almost to the Gulf of Mexico.
Today, the units come in different sizes and possess various capabilities.
The large one, if it's a reverse osmosis system, it can purify 3,000 gallons of water a day. And if we have our freshwater system, that freshwater purification system can do 30,000 gallons of water a day.
There's also a suitcase-sized unit known as a SHEP. It weighs about 60 pounds, has 4 solar panels, and is capable of purifying 400 gallons of water a day. Kelly says the systems have been used in disaster relief missions around the world, including in Haiti after the 2010 earthquake. They're also used by the U.S. Army and Marines and on farms. The company works with government, public, and private entities to create solar parks and large-scale solar irrigation projects. When Puerto Rico was ravaged, Kelly donated a few large and small units and provided the others at just over cost.
The more people that we can bring clean water to, the better our business is. We are a business. We're not an NGO, but it's a business, if I may say so, with heart.
There's also an affiliate company known as Globe Water and Solar Technologies, which seeks to meet the water and power needs of women and children so they can focus on improving their overall quality of life by pursuing education and other endeavors.
We all know women and children are still walking for many miles to retrieve water that's not even necessarily clean. How do we get our equipment to these people, to these women who could perhaps start their own program in their own community?
As for the efforts in Puerto Rico, Ispanky expects the systems will be in use for many months to come. After that, officials are likely to store them away for a future crisis. In Princeton, this is Sherry Karabin reporting for Jersey Matters.
All right, thank you, Sherry. Let's change the topic now from water to wine. Kimberly Kravitz tells us why Jersey wine is underrated. That's when Jersey Matters continues.